Lisa. In this video, we're going to talk about definite articles, which are articles that point to a specific thing. In English, the dog versus a dog. In the nominative case, which is used for the subject of the sentence. So, when you are making a definite article, the thing you need to keep in mind is, of course, case, which in our case, it's nominative. And then we need to consider the gender. So, with our first sentence, the Dutch man is European, we have man. Man ist maskulin, and the masculine definite article is going to be der. And then we need an adjective ending. We need, in this little unit of an article and an adjective, we need something to reflect case and something to reflect gender. So we need nominative and masculine, which this actually already accomplishes, but we still need an ending, so we just put a generic A on the end. Der niederländische Mann ist europäisch. Then we come to the French student is from France. So we have Studentin, not student because that's masculine, but Studentin because she's female. So that is going to be feminine, and the definite article for feminine nominative is going to be die. And this also says that it's feminine, so we just put a generic A on the end. Die französische Studentin kommt aus Frankreich. Then we come to the Italian girl or child, either one, speaks Italian. Okay, so here we're going to use, we'll say Mädchen, girl, instead of child, but they're both Mädchen and Kind are actually going to be Neutrum, which sounds a little bit strange to English speakers to refer to a girl as Neutrum, but we're actually just talking about the word Mädchen or the word Kind. We're not really talking about her gender. So it doesn't matter that it doesn't match the gender of the child herself. So Neutrum is going to be das. Das italienische Mädchen oder Kind spricht Italienisch. And then we have the multicultural authors, because this is a book cover, live in Germany. So the word here is Autorinnen. Autorinnen. And that is plural. Now, plural isn't really a gender on its own, but it does behave in its own way and have definite articles and endings, so we do still need to talk about it. And its plural's definite article is actually also die. So we need something here that specifically says that these are plural and not feminine like Studentin. So we're going to put N-A-N. So you can remember that because a lot of plural nouns are pluralized by adding an A-N. And luckily for us, there's only one change in the adjective endings. Makes it a lot easier to deal with in the nominative case. So, now that you've mastered these, we're gonna go on to the next slide, and I'm gonna let you fill in some sentences on your own to practice. Okay, so you need to fill in the definite article that matches the gender of these objects, as well as the adjective endings that go along with them. The nouns or words that are over here don't really matter for this. I put them there so that you have a full sentence when you're done, but you don't need to know what they mean or what they are. So take a second and pause the video. And now that you've hopefully paused the video and filled all the answers in, I have the correct answers for you here. Das australische Kind spricht Englisch. Kind is neutrum, so it's das australische. The Australian child speaks English. Then we have die spanischen Leute kommen aus Spanien. Leute, or maybe you thought Personen, etc., is people, so that's plural, die, and then Spanischen, A-N. The Spanish people are from Spain. Next we have der chinesische Mann wohnt in Asien. Mann is of course masculine, and then you just put an A. The Chinese man lives in Asia. And finally, die brasilianische Frau ist südamerikanisch. Okay? It is die because Frau is feminine, and A because it's feminine singular. It is not plural. So, I hope you've mastered those now, and you can take a look at my other videos on nominative case if you're interested.